Well, hello and a very warm welcome back as you're joining us when we're hearing the news about the pubs potentially opening in April. And to celebrate that fact, I'm joined by the radio laureate, none other than the legendary Mike Read. How you doing, Mike?
I'm good, Andrew. Yeah, I mean, I thought it's interesting. They're saying some of the weird rules they've had, like you couldn't work out how many people you could go with from how many households, and then you had to have a substantial meal, which turned out to be okay if it was half a Scotch egg or a bit of pizza, and then you could play with it all evening and still buy drinks. But as soon as you'd finished it, you couldn't buy another drink, and then it went to 10 o'clock rather than 10:30. All these rules are a bit weird. And the current one they're talking about is pubs will reopen, but only selling soft drinks. I'm not quite sure how the virus links with alcohol, unless they think that people, might be more lackadaisical if they drink alcohol. But it's a strange one. And I wonder whether landlords, if they're only allowed to sell soft drinks, will really hike the prices up. Tonic water, mate? Yeah, it'll be £5, please.
Oh, we love it. It's enough to drive you to drink, isn't it? I mean, it's quite extraordinary.
Yeah.
We're in, we're out. There's more instructions than the hokey cokey. We'll get there one day. It's all going to come back. But in the meantime, it's over to the radio laureate to tell us all about it.
Okay, again, in the hands of John Cooper Clarke. Let's have a fanfare from the angel Gabriel. Pubs to open in April. You haven't been able to go to the tavern, have a gin at the inn, have a scotch while you watch Sky Sports with your mates with a few Scotch eggs on some plates, with Colin and Brian down at the Red Lion, or treating the barmaid to your charms at the Queen's Arms, or a pint with Ollie and Ted at the King's Head. April come she will, not with little April showers, but with opening hours. I suppose you don't remember those, when you could only drink, I think, if you had a slice of pizza that meets a government criteria. So it's more like a cafeteria. Now there's mass hysteria. They may reopen your pub, the neighborhood hub, but here's the rub. The overhaul means no alcohol, so the gin goes and it's a round of Vimtos. Instead of a glass of Medoc, I'll have a dandelion and burdock. And instead of a rum and coke, hey, I'll have a tomato juice if that's okay. With Worcester sauce? Of course. And skip the sherry, eh? I'll have a cherryade. And when they shout last orders, we'll have another round of fizzy waters. What did you say? Have I been injected with the Oxford or Pfizer? No, mate, with Iron Brew, Fanta and Tizer.
Hey, oh, we love it. It's all good stuff. I remember Iron Brew. You used to drink that as a kid.
Iron Brew? No. I was more a Tizer boy than an Iron Brew. The Scots drank Iron Brew, made from Gurdus.
Oh, I tell you what, there was those used to drink, which the milkman used to deliver, were actually bizarrely Corona. Do you remember those?
Oh yeah, Corona. Yeah, Corona came
And
with the milk.
Colours. So the rainbow colours you would have with Corona, that won't be delivered anymore.
Yeah, and they had that gimmick with milk at one time as well, where you had straws impregnated, probably with some chemical that made your milk taste of raspberry or blackberry or strawberry. And you thought it was wonderful. It was a little impregnated pad inside. At the time, you thought it was great. But now you think, what the heck was in that pad?
It's always a joy. A few E numbers, I'm sure, which they wouldn't allow anymore.
Yeah.
Mike, always a delight. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.